The lens that I hate on Fujifilm X-T5, and not just on Fujifilm X-T5. I am forced to use this lens, but I really don't like it. And now I just found a problem that will make me not like it even more. But I am forced to use it. So let's talk about this now. So I feel something is moving. Something is moving in this lens. Yes, probably a floating element. Okay, hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Tudor Matescu and I like to talk about photography tips and tricks, Fujifilm cameras, Sony cameras, Olympus cameras, Lumix cameras, and all that is related to photography, to videography, and to content creation. So if you are in content like this, please subscribe now to my channel for more content like this. So after you subscribe, let's get to the subject. Wow, this lens, when I'm talking and moving it, I am feeling the elements floating around. This is XF 16 to 80 mm f4 zoom from Fujifilm. I was forced to buy this lens or my X-T5. It came as a kit lens. I wanted just X-T5, but the X-T5 sold out, and okay, I said I will not wait anymore, and I've bought the kit X-T5 with 16 to 80 mm f4 zoom. So Fujifilm is saying that this lens, that how I've said I am hating it, is not resolving the 40 megapixels sensor of X-T5. A point to hate this lens, but again I'm forced to use it, and I'm using it because you'll see why. The lens is not resolving the 40 megapixel sensor, but it has some advantages, and this is why I'm using this lens, even if again I really don't like it at all. Why I'm using this lens? Because the reach of this zoom, it is very good for what I'm doing, for photography, for videography, for B-rolls with the X-T5 camera, because the X-T5 is shooting in 4K, very good quality. With this lens I'm able to get some buttery smooth shot, because this lens has optical image stabilization and also has a pretty acceptably good AF in video. We'll get to the photo side, but also because of the reach. So I'm able to get shots at 24 mm field of view equivalent, and also shots at 120 mm field of view equivalent. This lens, it is very usable for product photography, but also for product videography. So I'm loving to use this lens, or I need to use this lens or my X-T5, because I don't have another zoom and I would not look for Sigma, because I already have this zoom that it's doing the job. Now, the next point that I don't like about this lens is the fact that this video is sponsored by my site and my newsletter. On my newsletter I share tips, tricks, POVs, explain POVs, where I document all kinds of events and designs and so on that you can get and download on your computer. So please check my newsletter. You'll find the link of my newsletter in the comments and in the description. Click that link and subscribe now to my newsletter for more tips, tricks and news from me. It is heavy. It is a heavy lens, and the reach is not so great. When I'm looking at my Olympus zooms, 12 to 100, wow, that zoom, this is as heavy or heavier than that zoom, and I don't know, it's very chunky. I really don't like the weight. Next, I don't like the AF. The AF is not good on my X-T5. It's not okay. It's doing the job, but it's hunting, it's missing in photography, and I'm not okay with the AF. And also in videography, the image quality in some situations it is poor. In some situations it is poor, but for B-rolls I am liking it. Also, I'm liking the aperture ring. It is okay, but for a zoom, the aperture ring, for a fixed aperture zoom, I don't know, it is really bothering me. I do prefer aperture rings on a prime, but on a zoom, I don't know, it feels weird at the moment. Now, the next point that I like is that this lens has weather sealing and optical image stabilization. So you have weather sealed optical image stabilization, and in theory, with this package, XF 16 to 80 mm f for zoom with X-T5, you will be able to take all the photography and videography that you would want. But I don't know, the package it is hard on you. The f4 aperture is not giving you enough light for low light shots. The IBIS, it's okay, IBIS and OIS for video, but not like on a Micro Four Thirds camera. And in the end, what you will get? So a very big package that I really don't see any advantages. But I've said I am forced to use this lens. Now, why I'm forced to use it and why I'm not selling this lens? Because it is very, very usable for my B-rolls. I'm able to get very good B-rolls and cinematic shots with this combo. So this is where Fujifilm X-T5 with this lens is making a great pair for B-rolls, for me, at least in studio. But other than that, I would not recommend to buy this lens as an everyday carry kit. No, it is heavy, it's not okay. The AF it's not great and the image quality again, it's okay, it will do the job, but for the price, for the weight, and I don't know, I'm really not satisfied with this lens. But because I bought it and because I'm finding it very usable, how I've said, in studio, I will keep it for the moment. But in rest, I'm pretty disappointed with this lens. And this is it. So probably if you want a go-to zoom for Fujifilm, probably the best choice at this moment could be Sigma or probably the old kit zoom lens from Fujifilm. But this zoom, again, I'm not thrilled, but also it will do the job in travel photography if you want to use it. So it's a zoom that it's doing the job, but it's not something that is motivating me to pick it up like I'm motivated to pick up the 80mm f2 or the 35mm f1.4 or the 80mm f1.4. Those lenses have something special. Those lenses are delivering good image quality, good mojo-ness on the street or in travel photography or in even photography. Those lenses are delivering. This is just a tool. It's doing the job, but that's it. So thank you for watching this video. Please check my e-zine made with X100V, link in the comments and description, and also check my affiliate links to see what gear I'm using and buy something for you if you want to support my channel from Amazon. Thank you, and please also subscribe now to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.